Wild summer gone.
Namaste, my name is Evelyn and I'm the studio owner and a teacher at One Earth Yoga here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Currently we have been put on restricted movement due to the coronavirus, and I thought one of the quickest and easiest ways to just keep our respiratory system cleansed is by doing Jalaneti, which is a really simple and effective way to cleanse out all the bacteria and mucus that is stuck in our sinuses. So we're going to go over two ways today, one using a Neti Pot, and the second way is without the Neti Pot. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll head over to the kitchen. Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. So we have the prop set up here. I have a Neti Pot with me, but you don't have to use a Neti Pot. I actually learned from my teacher, who is from the Yoga Institute of Mumbai in India, to use just my hands. So we did it with just our hands when we did our teacher training. But you can use the Neti Pot. It's a little bit less messy. And then we have here Himalayan rock salt, finely ground. You can also use black sea salt or any kind of other salt. Table salt just works just fine as well. And you're going to just use about half a teaspoon of the salt, and you put it in your cup. Then you take a tiny little bit of hot water just to dissolve the salt, so just a dash. If you put too much, the whole solution is going to be too hot, and you're going to wait for it to cool down before you start your Jalaneti. Otherwise, you're going to burn yourself. So just stir the mixture until it's dissolved. And then you're going to add regular room temperature water on top of that. And I like to do Jalaneti just before I go to bed. I feel like I can breathe a lot better and I have better sleep. Some people like to do it in the morning before they eat. There's no right or wrong way to me. So you can do it whenever you feel you need to. Especially right now with all the virus going around, I think it's good to clear out all the bacteria and all the clogs in our sinuses so we can breathe clearer and can be healthier. Keep a clear respiratory system. Alright, first with the Neti Pot, what you're going to do is, I'm going to show you one side with Neti Pot, then one side with hand. Just pour the solution in the Neti Pot. You don't need so much. And you're going to tilt your head to one side, and you're going to let the Neti Pot go into your right nostrils. Also, I washed my hands really thoroughly before I did this. So I didn't put that in the video, but just wash your hands really well before you do any of this, and all your utensils and stuff that you've used, of course. So I'm going to go with my right side first. You're just going to open your mouth and turn your head to one side. And eventually the solution just flows right out the other side of your nose. So you're going to let that all run through. Cover your right nostril, the one that it went into, and just do a few rough exhalations. Rinse off your hands, and I'll show you the other side without the Neti Pot, so going in from the left, coming out through the right. So that one, you're just going to cup your hand. Of course, this side, I'm going to use my left hand because it's going in my left nostril. And you're going to pour the solution just a tiny bit. You're going to close your right and suck the water up from your palm into the left nostril. And then you're going to tilt your head towards the right and allow the solution to come out the right nostril. I'll show you one more time. It's a little bit different because my head was turned the other way to get the sync. So cup your hand. So it's the same way.
My teacher actually prefers the hand version because she feels that it creates more suction and more scrubbing action with the nostrils. So I'm going to do the same technique, one on each side one more time. So this one's going in through the left, coming out through the right with the Neti Pot. And this one's going in now through the right, coming out through the left with the hand. And it takes a couple of tries to get used to it, but once you get used to it, you can do it every day. And it also comes out through your mouth, that's all right. You're just gonna let it happen. It's so disgusting to do this on camera. There's a different side of Evelyn that you've seen now. So, but this is also yoga. And you're gonna rinse off. You might find a lot of phlegm in your nasal passage. That's okay, just spit everything out. And of course, clean your sink after so we don't pass any viruses to our friends and family. And now, after you've done your Jalaneti, so I like to do about 3 rounds on each side. So after this video, I'm going to finish off and do a couple more. You're going to plug your ears and do Kapalabhati. So this is breathing technique. I don't know if I taught you guys Kapalabhati in the studio, but I should. So you're just going to focus on forceful exhalations. Your body will naturally reflex to take the air in. So just focus on breathing out really fast for let's say 20 seconds, 30 seconds. After Jalaneti, they want you to close your ears. It's something to do with the balancing or the pressure. So I'm just going to do that for you and show you how that looks like. So just for about 20 seconds. And then allow your breath to resume its normal pace. It also helps you get rid of any extra salt water that may be plugged up in your nose. So now that everything's gone, everything's clear, you're all set. And you can teach your friends and your loved ones to perform Jalaneti. Of course, Neti Pot is a little bit more clean and less messy, less of a cleanup and less like getting your hands dirty. But you can also use just the cupping technique. And if you don't have a Neti Pot, what I think could work as well is just any old regular teapot that's about the same size. You can do that, or you can order these online. And if you guys are interested, I'll order some from my yoga school and keep them stocked up for you as well. All right, thanks for watching, and hope you guys stay safe out there. Namaste.